Nice to meet you all.
So you won a Fism Award 2003,
In Den Haag, and it was the comedy award.
and now here you have not done comedy.
No, comedy. That's a small part of what I do. The act, even though it got such a big award, there's not a lot of work for the act because it's so short. So to make a living in the magic business, you need something that pays the bills and doesn't need a lorry load of equipment to get somewhere. So you tend to do, your own cabaret, corporate type stuff, and that takes over. And basically, that's where I am just now.
What have you shown here in Sain Vincent? You've done something like Mentalism.
Yes. Mentalism is my favourite magic because it's real to people. Obviously when you do magic tricks, people understand that the box is clever, but when you do mind reading, if you do it well, people just don't understand, and you do get that moment of wonder which we all crave as magicians. So although I wouldn't really call myself a mentalist. I'm not really a mentalist. Mental magic is what I do. I'm still a magician who does mentalism effects, and I can't kind of get away. I can't be too serious. I think that's the comedy part of me. I don't take myself too seriously, so I can't really be a serious thought reader. So I tend to lighten it up a little bit with some magic.
To become like you, how is possible? What is the touch of the wand?
What you've got to do is you've got to have a desire for anything. If you're going to be a good golfer, going to be a good footballer, you've got to have, before talent or anything like that, you need to have a desire to do it. And when you've got the desire to do it, you overcome whatever hurdles initially will be there in learning something. And then if you have a passion for it after that, then that drives you to learning the stuff that you need to learn to be successful. And what level of success you get is down to two things: hard work and luck. And you have to have the both of those for it to work. You could work as hard as you wish. You could be the best magician in the world, and somebody who's lesser than you gets all the success. That's life. It's the same in the pop industry. It's the same in literary world, and that's what it is. But the only chance you've got is to put the work in, and the only way you'll put the work in is if you get something from it. So you should have a love for what you do, and it works out usually.
What is your master, your mentor?
My mentor? Well, there's 2 or 3 different people for mentors. For comedy, it was Tommy Cooper, who was, I just love him to bits, and his silly...
Have you known him?
I didn't know him, no. He died, I think, 1984, and I was not really fully into magic again until the late 80s, so there was a period where I wasn't really into magic. I was in a rock band. I wanted to be a rock star. That didn't happen, so, went back to magic. But the heroes, one of my favourite magicians is Fred Capps, so he was just a master of everything, absolutely loved Fred Capps. And so Fred Capps, but modern day people, we've got Britain, we're lucky. We've got some really good people coming out just now. Obviously here at Sain Vincent we had Dynamo, who's set the world on fire with his stuff, and good on him because I've known him for a number of years before it, and his success is not overnight. It's been many years of hard work and knocking on doors, etc., and it's came good from him, which is great. So we've got Dynamo, who's obviously inspiring the young ones. Darren Brown, we're lucky to have Darren Brown. He's just amazing to see performing. And Luke Germain, who was here as well, who's a fantastic mentalist. We're lucky, But we've also got great close-up guys. Paul Wilson's here as well. He's a master of the stuff that I just can't do, and so I admire these guys, but I don't have their skill, if you know what I mean. I don't have the finger flinging techniques, so obviously I don't have the desire like I was talking about earlier, because otherwise I would burn the moves, but I hit the hurdle with the moves and I stop, so therefore I don't think the passion's there to take it that next step.
And how did you feel here in...
I love Italy, so I should point out that with a name like Nardini, Italy's really next to Scotland is my favourite country. I come over here regularly. Last year I was in Italy 5 times. I've actually bought a place over here, so I'm going to be living in Italy as well as Scotland over the next few years. And so I love everything Italian. So for me to be here in Italy, I don't need the magic, I just like being in Italy. But with the magic as well, it makes it even more special. And the scenery here is gorgeous.
You attended the Mentalism convention, and in 2 years Fism will come for the first time in Italy. What do you think about it?
Well, just like I said, I love Italy, and I love Fism. So the fact that we've got Fism in Italy is just you know, Christmas and birthday put together for me. So I've already registered. I registered at Blackpool, so I've got my ticket, and well, not yet, but I'm registered, and I'm looking forward to it. I've never been to Rimini or down that coast, so it'll be the first time I've been that side of Italy. But it's the first time I've been in Turin or Sain Vincent, so I've enjoyed that as well. It's different from Tuscany, where I usually go. It's different scenery and different accent as well. But it's wonderful that Fism's came to Italy, because I wouldn't have minded it being in Korea either, because it's a new country to go and see. But when it went to Italy, I was very happy.
Thanks so much. Yeah, I hope to see you again soon. Okay, bye. Thank you.